Hello everyone, this is a track tips video on Need for Speed the Run. The track I've chosen for today is called Live Free or Drive Hard. I'm sure it's familiar to many of you. It's one of the most challenging races in the game, especially if you're aiming for a gold or a platinum medal. Well, in this video I will try to explain some of my techniques, some of my ways of managing the track, and hopefully they will help you improve your times. The first thing I want to mention is the car choice. It's really important to be familiar with the car and to be comfortable with its handling. All the cars that are available for this track are very fast, so the only variable element in here is your handling, actually. So the better you can manage the car, the better your times will be. The car I've chosen is a Lamborghini Sesto Elemento Black Box Edition. It's unlockable by reaching level 30 in the game, so you have to race quite a bit to get it. But most of the cars that are available for the race are quite good. Choose one that is good for you. There is no right and wrong here. Okay, so onto the race itself. First thing will show up is my best time here, which is 2:11. It's a platinum level kind of time. The video I've recorded is actually composed of several pieces, and it's aimed to help with the explaining. It's not my best time. It's not a continuous race from beginning to end, but it's the best one I could do for the purpose. Okay, on the beginning, important, drive on the opposite lane, on the oncoming, to build up NOS. Reach for the middle. For the first turn, the left hand side turn, well, the braking point that I use, there's a sort of a parking lot. You can see here on the right. This is where I begin braking, and here is a sort of a bus station. This is where I release the brakes and start turning the car. I will aim for the apex, this bit here of the turn. This should provide the best trajectory with the best speed for this turn. Okay, in here is a shortcut. Make sure to take it. The long way around has a 90-degree turn, which is quite difficult to take, and it will cost you quite a lot of time. So take the shortcut. So in here you'll catch up with the Zonda. Stay on the oncoming. And in here comes another tricky part of the first tricky part of the race is the hairpins with the walls. Well, the way I do it, I try to take the corners. Well, I will enter the corners as wide as possible, so close to the wall, and aim again for the apex, for the center, the tip of the corner. You can see on this capture, on this screen here, it's very noticeable. There's a dip right in the center, so it's really important to aim for that. That will help your car negotiate the turn quite well. So if you take the dip, the apex, the car will be sort of propelled out of the turn quite well and with good speed. So you can see here, watch out for traffic. This is a slower bit, so take your time, avoid the walls, unlike I did. Again here, watch out for traffic. Okay, this last sort of hairpin This is the fastest of the three, has a more noticeable dip here. You can take it actually at full speed without braking at all. If you choose a good race line, you should be able to have about 150 kilometers per hour, 100 miles per hour, something like that. So you can notice the car is sort of swooped around the turn. Also stay on the oncoming to build up NOS. And in here, this is the only point I brake. In here I only release the throttle. The same here. In here, sometimes there is an AI car driving on the oncoming here. Well, the way I manage usually to avoid both the oncoming car and this one that you can see here is staying between these two yellow lines. If you're able to keep this line, you should avoid both cars and maintain speed. As well here, it's only releasing the throttle, no brakes, same here. And now you should catch up with the McLaren quite quickly. Again, no brakes, just releasing the acceleration. Alright, the only trick on this part of the course, the middle in the park, is choosing the best track, the best path to take. It's the fastest one is taking the left here. And in front here, under the bridge. Hitting the NOS here. The McLaren will sometimes the McLaren will catch up with you. So try to stay in front of it as much as possible. If you don't have the speed, at least swerve from left to right without hitting these banisters or whatever they're called. Otherwise, you'll have to retry this last checkpoint. Well, this time around the opponent car was quite close, so I passed it quickly. Alright, so in here there'll be a right turn and a very shallow left turn, so like an S-curve basically. It's really important how to negotiate it to take it really fast. I begin braking, there's this electricity pole around here. This is where I begin to brake. On the next one here, where the luminous arrows are, this is where I release the brakes, release the throttle as well, of course, and go into the turn, like so. And now hit the acceleration again. The car will get back on track. In here, brake only a little, no throttle. Same here. Now in here, what's really important, because you can see it on the mini map here, there will be a right turn after these dividers. Well, the best way to take these dividers while keeping speed and negotiating the next right turn properly is to take the far left one. If you can't, or if you have the car on a different race line, take the one closest to it. So this one. This will give you a better angle for the next turn, as you can see here. Again, no brakes, just releasing the throttle. And in here, aim for the apex as well, carefully, and here the NOS. Well, this part is an oncoming, and you can see it here on the HUD. Well, this will help you with building up NOS. Well, burn it all the way through, and as soon as as it refills some, burn it again. This is the final stretch basically. So you have to be sort of all out with it. Avoid the traffic, but also try to keep close to the cars, because they will the near misses will actually refill your nitrous a bit more, so it will help you and the speed. Okay, so that's about it. This is the time I've reached. It's a 1490. It's a platinum medal. So I hope the tips I've showed in this video are helpful for you, and it will improve your times. So thank you, and see you later.